So, this weekend I attended the Atlantic Leadership Forum put on by Fusion Halifax, and well, Sasha, what is that?
So the Atlantic Leadership Forum is a leadership conference that Fusion Halifax puts on because we saw a need for it. Young professionals in our city and in our province, I think, really want access to professional development and skill development in an accessible and affordable way. So we are filling that need.
So I promised that I would make a video for the folks at Fusion about this weekend, which I did, but there's something that didn't make the video, which was really interesting actually. I had to face one of my fears again, and well, I'll get back to that on the back end of this clip. So, did you pick up on that? Let's rewind. Right there. So I'm sitting there in this workshop, and it's called Clowning for Leaders, or How to Fail Without Being a Failure. And it was being put on by Jim Dowling by Gestalt Nova Scotia, which Gestalt is actually a form of therapy, and he is a therapist, but he's also a trained clown. So interesting. He was talking about how, you know, clowns are misconstrued, and some people think they're creepy, but what I kind of got of it is, like, when you think of clowns, their goal is almost for you to laugh at them, and for most people, when people laugh at you, that's like the worst thing ever. And so that's totally where most of my anxiety comes from, which is, what are other people thinking about me in this moment? And so it's kind of cool, because I thought to myself, whoa, like, clown training, that would totally be a great way of getting over social anxiety. Anyways, so he's talking about all this stuff, and then he gets to this part where he says, we're going to do an exercise, and I need a volunteer. And so I'm sitting there with my camera, I'm creating a vlog, and whoa, opportunity strikes. Here's a chance for me to face a fear. And so when he asked that, everyone in the room's kind of like pulling back, don't pick me, don't pick me. I'm having the completely opposite reaction. I'm thinking to myself, I need to lift my hand up as soon as possible before anyone steals this opportunity from me to make a fool of myself. And that's exactly what happened. And I was, you know, so kind of involved in that when I hit the record button on my camera, it didn't record. But thankfully, my friend Sasha had her phone out and she caught it. So this is what happened.
right, just stand up. Look at people. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Yeah, and try to do less. Try to do nothing. The whole art of this is to just be.
And so that lasted for over 2 minutes. Me staring at like 30 different audience members, them staring back at me after I made a complete fool out of myself. It was amazing. And so, in conclusion, good weekend, good conference. What brought you here today?
What brought me today? So I have my people that are successful leaders in the industry, and I thought that if I come here, I can meet people that are young professionals that are having career goals for their life, and they might be leaders one day. So it's a good chance to meet people and network, and also the food's there, and it's amazing.
Is there anything you learned today that you're going to take away from this?
Yes, for sure. So one thing that I learned is you always have to have a story when you meet people, because that's your brand. And another thing that I learned is that it's a community, right? So people help each other. So don't feel afraid to take advantage of it. But meanwhile, also when you have chance, just try to give back, and that's how we support each other and grow our city and our community, and it's awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.